Hello, welcome to Sproing Studios in Vienna, Austria. I have a couple of guys here who worked on the game Quarantine, and they've been nice enough to spare some time to answer a few questions about the game.
Hi, I'm Radu. I'm a game designer on Quarantine.
Greetings, my name is Markus and I am designer as well, but focused on interaction and UI.
And my name's Simon. I'm the artist on the project at the moment.
So, in your own words, how would you describe Quarantine?
Yeah, so Quarantine is a single-player strategy game where you fight a contagious disease. You use your team of operatives, you send them around the world and you have them do missions in order to contain and then to get samples, and finally you're able to research a cure in order to finally defeat the disease.
So the game is pretty realistic, authentic in that way then?
When a situation occurs and yet you get the description of what's going on actually on the ground, and like how many people have been infected, like people are dying, what's going on, like there's chaos, riots in the streets and so on, and that actually connects you to the feeling that we were trying to evoke initially. So our game is in part, yes, is abstract, and in another part is trying to be as authentic as possible.
We've kind of got that feeling, say in movies such as Outbreak and TV programs like 24, we've got that kind of situation room feel where you see the map and you see what's happening around the world. So it's more about you controlling the situation rather than being on the ground.
So for the concept art, you looked at these kind of games, videos, movies, TV series?
Yeah. I mean, the best way to start a game is look at all the reference you can and pick the best bits that suit the mood.
What other kind of research did you do to get the game to be a bit authentic, realistic?
In the beginning, at the start of the project, we had a microbiologist and bacteriologist come in to the office, and they acted as consultants for us, and they told us basically that some of the stuff that we had planned for the game was not, let's just put it that way, it was not very believable, and that we had to rethink some of it, so we did our research in the beginning.
Originally the game had more of a, I suppose, more of a realistic look, so we were showing things like dead bodies, and we were a lot closer to the operatives in the actual room that they're working in, and we moved away from that approach for a couple of reasons. One was that the dead bodies and so on feels almost too personal, so even though we're dealing with death and destruction, people want to play it from a bit more of a distance. And also we found that the actual game itself is focused about you controlling the disease on the map, so the view moved away from the people in the room more to the map screen and what's happening there, what's the more global view.
And how do you make the game dramatic enough then with the UI elements?
You have that map view, and the most drama is actually coming from the behavior of the disease and the way you see it, spread across the map, and the way it moves and spreads from city to city, the way you see it infect other cities, and the way you actually see the world changing across turns as you go forward. And the other level of dramatizing that and giving it a stronger impact, I think, comes mostly from the operatives. You see, you're sending them around on the map, you're sending them on missions, you see the effect of that there, you see where they are placed on your map, and this is actually where I think most of the effect is coming from.
Okay, now the question is, after working on a game about deadly diseases, have you all become hypochondriacs or just scared about traveling to other countries or outbreak situations? Do you have like nightmares about this?
I was already a hypochondriac before, so that doesn't really apply, but I used to think that the race has already been won against contagious disease, right? Because we've invented all this modern medicine. But that's a race that we can never win. All we can do is just stay ahead by, being careful and raising awareness and just coming up always with new medicine. Since forever we've thought that we'd eradicated diseases like the mumps and like that, and now you see like surges like the mumps coming back up. And why? Well, it's because like parents not vaccinating their children. I mean, we're making games, but at the same time, if we can do something about it, like just raise awareness a little bit about that kind of stuff happening, I think it's a powerful thing.
So playing quarantine is like preparation for the outbreak, or
Playing quarantine, you should at least get through some of the situations. Actually, you do get some of that awareness that you're not safe. You're not really safe.
you're never really safe.
Just imagine somebody actually sitting in a control room making decisions like you were doing when you play that game. This will not give you a safe feeling, I would say.